his family ever had a chance to come up?
Yeah, my mom, my dad,
okay.
and my cousin. But besides that, the rest of the family just watching on TV. They get excited by watching on TV, so I can't imagine when they see me playing out there.
Yeah.
How much time do you usually spend back there over the summer months and when you're getting some time off?
You know what? I was thinking about the other day. I was like, I feel weird this time that I'm going home because I'm going with the team, and most of the time I'm going by myself, and I just do whatever I want to do. You know, I don't really go with a schedule or anything. So this time that I'm going back to Puerto Rico, it's not like I'm going. I can see my whole friends or my whole family. I'm just going to go in the hotel. They gotta go see me. So I mean, it's just something that you can't describe until you get there. So I'm just excited and looking forward to it.
You already have some things in mind on what you want to show some of the guys, some of the coaches?
I mean, it's pretty hard because everywhere we at, it's just the old San Juan. So I was telling them the other day, I was like, if they take us to the old San Juan, seriously, I'm gonna kill myself because I've been there like many times. So I feel like most of the really good parts are kind of like far away from where we're gonna be at, but they gonna get to see the beach and the area and the food, of course. So it will be pretty exciting. Plus, we're not there for that. We're there to play the tournament. So,
what was it like growing up in Puerto Rico, and how did you not become a baseball player? I know that's the big sport.
I mean, for some reason, I wasn't around baseball like that. I was around more like basketball with my dad, because my dad played basketball, and also track and field. But I grew up watching like a lot of videos of Michael Jordan, so that's why it really got me into it. But I mean, Puerto Rico is based on basketball, volleyball, and baseball. I mean, you got a lot of kids that play those three sports, but then it get to an age in high school where everybody stop because most of the time they do it because it's fun.
Yeah.
They don't do it because they want to dedicate themselves. So the people that make it out of that they really appreciate that back home.
Did you got to a point where you got to play on the national team and started moving up and level? Did you see basketball as a way to get out and see more of the world, take other advantages?
Yeah, I always did, because my mom and my dad they were athletes as well, so they told me, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, I never thought at 14 years you could lose I got to go to Cuba 2 times when I was 14 and 15, so not many people get to do that. So besides that, I travel a lot around the place a lot, and I didn't have to pay $1 just because I went to the national team. So it's just an experience that you can think of it when you're young, but now when you're older, you get like it's a pretty good deal being on the national team.
What did you learn basketball-wise in those years when you were competing on such a high level and you were at as high as you could get basically in terms of the national team?
Then no matter where you at, no matter where you go, you don't. I mean, of course when you're young, you want to go to the NBA, but the NBA is not the only league that have tough competition and that also pay as well. So I mean, when you play international, you see a lot of talent. You see why these guys not in the NBA, but not everyone gets to play in the NBA. So the game is just different. The game is more about the team than the one player. So it's just when you play internationally, you playing for your country. You're not playing for one player. That's why when you see the USA team play, they don't talk about one guy. They talk about the USA team. That's really the thing that I like about international is about the team.
You came into Florida and then up here to Morgantown. How much did you have to change your wardrobe, and what were the biggest differences between where you grew up and being here?
Well, when I first got here, I had to buy a lot of jackets and stuff because I didn't have any out there in Puerto Rico. I can't only just wear a tank top or whatever. But I mean, I liked it because, like I said, I've been home like most of my life, and the weather out there is real hot. So switching up a little bit to this cold weather, at first it was good, but then when it gets too cold and then the snow, and then I gotta get up and clean my car because the car got snow all over it, it's just kind of annoying. But I mean, you get used to it.
You gonna go back to the Puerto Rican team? I mean, is that something that just kind of stayed? That's something that is always there for you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's the thing that I'm looking for because I love playing for my country, and that's something that I've been doing since I was little. So. Just in mind having that during the summer, but as well, I'm focusing on my career as a professional basketball. So if it is going to be, but if it's not, I just continue with it.
How did that opportunity first come for you? Was it something you had to try out for, or did they just come recruit you?
No,
or?
they come recruit you when you're out there in Puerto Rico. You know,
Okay.
they take the best players of that age, and then they try and keep it moving up. So I mean, since the first time that I enjoyed the national team, I was around 14.
Okay.
And then after that, I kept doing what I was supposed to do, and then they kept me there.
What's going through a 14-year-old mind when he's playing for a national team? I mean,
It's really exciting, but like I say, it don't hit you until you get older. I mean, your mama and your friends, it's a big deal, but you feel so you like, I just made a team. But I mean, at the same time, I know it's playing for my country, which is real good and it's really inspired. But at the same time, when you're young, you don't realize how good you have it until later. So now it's like, every time I get the chance to play, I get real excited about it.
I don't even think LeBron played for a national team at 14 years old.
Yeah, I know. And sometimes that's the thing with me. Sometimes you get all these guys. Like I don't think none of them have played for the USA team. You know,
right.
it's just something that that's an experience that they will never. Hopefully they'll get to know one day. But sometimes there's some of the guys that doesn't, and it's sad because most of the guys that I know, I feel like they could be able to play in that team, but not everyone gets to get that.
Gary, how did baseball grab you how did basketball grab you rather than baseball?
Like I was telling the guys before, I really wasn't around baseball like that. I was more around basketball. So my dad he played baseball and basketball at the same time, but he focused on me more on basketball than baseball. So I watch a lot of like clips. And plus, I like baseball, but I feel like it's boring. You know what I mean? You sit down. Plus, I played shortstop after, but when I was younger, I was playing left field, and I was like, that's boring, Dad. I'm out here sitting down through the whole day, getting more black than I am right now. So, I mean, it was kind of boring. That's why I like the excitement of basketball.
So going into the senior season, it gets going tomorrow night. How much are you looking forward to this last go around, and how excited are you just to take the court one last time for your first season opener, or your last season opener tomorrow night?
For me, we already started the season with an exhibition game. But it's something that came out fast. But at the same time, it came at the right time. So right now, I got the right mentality and the motivation of really trying to go and make it go with a bang like last year. You know, I really want to go to the final. I want to know how it feels to be out there. So it just keep it focused. This year I'm really focused on what we want to do, and really excited.
So if that exhibition was the first game of the season, where do you think that this team stands right now, and what do you think that they can accomplish?
I mean, of course, we got fix a lot of stuff defensively and offensively, but at the same time, I mean, it went pretty good. I mean, the new defense that we had went pretty good, even though we got to fix a lot of stuff. But at the same time, we got a lot of guys that we can rotate, and a lot of guys that bring a lot of energy. So that's just going to be really excited to have a home crowd out there cheer for us.